This is them Summerboys Maneater edition, episode 16.
16.
Thanks for joining us again, Patrick Cash. As always, we're happy to have you. We're happy to have anybody, even if it's just you.
Dude, because, like, for real, I know I talk a lot about, or maybe not a lot, but I have mentioned that I would like for this, I'd like for this to do well and for people to watch it and enjoy it. And
I'm glad we're on the same page about that.
I don't want people to get the idea that it's just like, I want to blow up and I want people to be tonguing my balls.
Nobody was considering that till just
it's
now.
more about certainly no one had that visual until now.
Nobody was thinking that. Guys, it's not that I want that very specific fantasy.
It's not that I have a fantastical fantasy of tongues on my bees. It's
your balls, your bees.
Yeah.
All right, go on. I'll allow this now.
My bees, if you please. It's more about the fact that if no one is watching,
it's more
these,
about money.
It's more about wanting handfuls of cash. No, if nobody's watching these, it really feels like jacking off a little bit. Like
it should. It should.
Like jacking off. That it's like, man, I really enjoy this, but it doesn't really benefit anyone.
Well, it benefits you.
Well, yeah, it helps me come, but still, like.
So what's your point, though, Keenan?
I want people to watch it because I want to feel like we are.
Like they enjoy you jacking off.
Yeah, that people enjoy watching, and like I get off on it too. Because
I don't want to just get off on my own. I want you to be watching and to enjoy it
because of my voyeurism fetish. No, I just.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? That you were. What are you trying to say? I usually can help you out, but I can't.
I'm trying to get there.
Do it.
I want to feel like this is for other people besides us. Like it.
That is one of the guiding principles, I think.
It feels a bit empty. So not to say I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I would always enjoy it and want to do it, whether a bunch of people watch it or not. But it would mean more to me, and it would make me feel like I was actually doing something
more validated.
But not even validation. Like,
I don't even think this requires explanation. People understand this.
Contributing. Well, I just don't. There's a whole bunch of stuff right now in social media and people getting roasted because they're on Twitch like begging for subs and
that's us. We're begging
for people's money. Well, yeah, but
we haven't begged for money yet. I haven't thought about that. It hasn't crossed my mind.
I'm trying to let people know, like, hey, this is my angle.
Oh, that you just want to have a good time with them?
I want to feel like I'm contributing something to someone.
Okay.
I want someone besides us to be getting off.
Right. I'm into that. That's cool. I get that.
That's all I'm trying to say is like, it'd be cool if people, because as much as I enjoy doing this, it is a bit masturbatory if we're the only ones enjoying it.
Yeah, of course. But see, also, I guess what's an important process about this for me is, we're fresh. We've just started this, really. I mean, we have over 100 episodes, we're brand new, yeah. So we have a lot to learn and a lot to figure out before, that it's that necessary for people to watch us jack off. We need to make sure we know how to do it.
We need to make sure we're really good at jacking off.
Yeah. And people are like, wow, look at that style. I mean, because it is what it is.
Somewhere.
It is what it is. We're jacking off. But it's all about, are we doing it in a way that we've thought through and is enjoyable for people to watch?
Dude, he's doing it with like his entire hand, but upside down.
He's using just his pinky, and he's got brass knuckles.
That's pretty hardcore.
Hardcore. I don't know how he's going to get off, and he just has 7 times.
I respect this man.
That's kind of what I'm going for. I know that's... You explained your angle, but that's my angle.
I want masturbatory respect.
I want some respect for how I do it all weird.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think people get what you're saying, Keenan. I think people understand that.
No, that's all I'm trying to say is I hope so. I hope that comes across. I hope I don't just seem like someone who's desperate for attention and accolades and validation. But
yeah, I don't think you seem like that yet today, but you're fucking making your way.
I don't think you seem like that yet today.
But keep going.
But keep going, and we're gonna be there before long.
Keep spitballing.
No, but that's all been nice. Thanks for being sincere, or whatever the fuck that was, Keenan. But listen, we got to get to it. We got to get to it right away because you've been wanting to talk about this for 3 episodes, and we've been dangling this carrot in front of our poor Patrick Cash. Now saying, "Oh, we're about to talk about it. We're about to talk about it." And so let's just get through what, at the very least, your favorite games are. I'm going to think about it. I don't know, but you brought this up a couple episodes ago. What are our favorite games? I've always had trouble with this, with favorites stuff.
Yeah. Connor is the kind of person
I got a real chip on my shoulder about it.
Yeah, he's like, I like this or I don't like it, but he doesn't like to rank the things he likes.
Yeah, because it's like when and why. What's a favorite besides when and why?
I think it's mostly
it's a flawed question.
Well, I think it's mostly to keep you from talking about all the things you like.
Is that what it's for?
Because that conversation would be forever.
Why can't people just speak responsibly about the things they like and why they like them?
Dude, have you known people? Have you ever met a person?
I've done a very good job of never meeting ananybody but you boys.
Yeah, I mean,
Summerboys.
dude, have you met me? What if I were to talk about all the things I like?
I came into this world and I was like, don't talk to me, Mom. I don't want to hear it. Dad, you either. I know that you seem like the guy who is dad, but no thanks.
I'm sick of everyone's bullshit.
Sick of everyone's bullshit. I'm 1 day old.
And dude, you know me. I came into this world as a reject. Look into these eyes and you'll see the size of the flames.
That's the official Them Summerboys band. It's Limp Bizkit.
You know I pack a chainsaw. What? A motherfucking chainsaw.
If you're into Limp Bizkit, check out our playthrough of Final Fantasy, which is our only one of 3 playthroughs we have currently.
It's so funny. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I know it's episode 35. I know exactly what episode it is because I'm so fond of it.
Of the remake.
Because, I was about to say, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in the remake, but it's episode 35 of the remake. You're going to hear some great covers, some impromptu covers, right?
And I believe the name of the episode is Fred Durst, and then in parentheses, a great guy. So my favorite game of all, like if I had to pick one, because that's the thing too, like it's because you have to consider a bunch of different things, game length, like how involved you stay in the game the whole time,
game girth,
game width.
All right,
I guess girth and width are the same thing.
Sure. Go on.
But so you have to consider a bunch of do you stay engaged? Like do you are the story? Because I feel like I got really frustrated the year my favorite game came out. My favorite game of all time is Horizon Zero Dawn, and I got really frustrated the year it came out because it did not win Game of the Year, and the one game that won Game of the Year was Breath of the Wild, the Zelda game, and those games are actually very similar. They have a bunch of similar mechanics. But like the Zelda game just didn't have that much story. Maybe I played it wrong and I wasn't really paying attention to the story elements, but the story for Horizon Zero Dawn is so deep. It's so wild. It's so original. I gasped several times playing by myself in my room. Actually I played a majority of that at your house, Connor.
Yeah.
So he's doing a lot of gasping at your place.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've heard this gasp.
I was really gasping. Because there was a period there where I would
believe it.
I would come to your house right after work. Since I worked at Starbucks, I would get off of work at 11 a.m. I would go in at open. And then I'd get off work at 11 a.m. and I'd come hang out at your house until we could go work out together.
Yeah, you would come play Horizon Zero Dawn under the guise of going to work out later.
So our friend that we talked about earlier in this playthrough, Nico,
my old neighbor,
he let Connor borrow Horizon Zero Dawn, and man, I just played this. I was so excited to play it every day, And it's a really exceptional game. I would highly recommend it to anybody. I think I don't know when this episode's going to come out, but I think it's on sale right now for an absurdly cheap price, like $12 or $20.
This is your favorite game of all time?
Dude,
I feel like I don't know if I knew this.
It's
okay.
It's gourd. Like the world is so realized.
Bright and happy. Oh, okay.
And the story's really epic. Like, dude, I cried at least once.
Did you sob?
No, like sobbing to me is like I'm more like I'm more like
you were sobbing. Yes. You were bawling out of control.
I'm more like teared up. At certain points because they do a really good job of establishing Aloy's character up front. You know, you follow her.
Dude, look how funny he looks hanging out on there. Aloy?
Aloy, A-L-O-Y.
Like alloy?
Alloy, but with one L instead of two.
Oh, is it like a metaphor?
So Aloy. I don't think so.
Damn.
You just want everything to be a fucking metaphor, man.
I love metaphors.
You look for metaphors everywhere, and counterpoint, I look for metaphors nowhere, ever.
That's funny about you, yeah.
I'm always just like, this means what it means, and like, what's subtext?
I'll have face value, please.
I'll have face value, please. I would like the characters to say exactly what they mean all the time.
No grains of salt for me, please.
I don't like shades of gray. I like things to be black or white.
Well, you like 50 Shades of Grey.
But the
movie, don't you?
No, don't get me started.
It's 50 Shades of Grey. It's one of the funniest movies, dude. Like, if you haven't seen the 50 Shades of Grey movie, like, I haven't seen the other two, so I can't comment on those. But the first one, dude, it's almost like they were like, they treated it like people want to watch the sex scenes. That's all this exists for.
Oh, yeah.
People are going to jack off to the sex scenes. The rest of the movie has no consequence because, like, it's just like, Dakota. God, what's her name? Dakota something. I keep wanting to say Dakota Fanning, and that's not it. It's not Dakota Fanning.
It's not her.
Dakota Johnson.
Sure.
I think that's her name. She does a great job. She's a really capable actress, and I thought she did the absolute best she could with what she was given. The guy that plays Gray is one of the most wooden. Like, I really hate his performance. I really wish it would have been Alexander Skarsgård.
Ooh, yeah.
I think that would have been a perfect casting.
That character from like Big Little Lies.
Dude. So you know the only thing I know Alexander Skarsgård from.
Oh yeah.
When we used to be super into True Blood.
I am still a huge fan of like the first 3 seasons of True Blood.
Yeah, dude.
I think
it was
exceptional television, especially for that time.
It's really good. It just got
it got absurd. It got insane.
As campy as it was starting out, and it kind of expected you to accept the amount of campiness that it had, and I liked that about it. It didn't take itself too seriously, and I really liked that about it. But it just got too insane after a while.
Yeah, I stopped watching it. I don't know how to.
But Dakota Johnson did a great job. But just 50 Shades of Grey, it's one. So I told you my favorite scene, which is he gives her like a list of rules or something, and she's reading over it, and she like starts to giggle to herself, and she's like, "What's a butt plug?" Yeah,
and it's like, what do you think, man?
It's pretty self-explanatory, bro. It plugs your butt.
And the other line I know from that is, it's like I've never even seen it or know anything about it besides mostly what you've talked about, Keenan. But I'm just 50 Shades of fucked up.
Yeah, I'm 50 Shades of fucked up. He's crying. He's like, it's his way of like justifying him being such a cold, distant asshole.
It's like, no, you don't get it.
Shit, man. He's such a piece of shit.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, dude, he's garbage. He's absolute garbage.
50 Shades of fucked up.
And that's his justification, is that he's 50 Shades of fucked up. And
yeah,
it's like,
so then
dude,
you're like,
no.
Dude, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, thank you.
How do we go from talking about Horizon Zero Dawn to 50 Shades of Grey?
How did we go there?
That's Keenan's favorite game, though. Jimmy, what's yours?
I don't know what my favorite is. I'd have to think about that, but
I could pick one.
I think some ones that definitely stand out are the most recent God of War. I like the whole series, but the most recent God of War I think was they really took that game in a great new direction, I thought.
That's my second favorite game of all time.
Oh damn! You
Yeah,
got a
list
list
of
of
new God of War. To me, that God of War is the closest thing to a perfect game I've ever played in my life.
Shit.
It's really perfect, man.
Closer than Horizon Zero Dawn?
So Horizon Zero Dawn, it's a bit clunkier. There are things about it that I like less. But with God of War, they, borrowed from...
Favorite's different from perfect.
They borrowed from... Isn't it Norse mythology, Jimmy?
Yes.
That they do in that? Like, all the other God of Wars were Greek, Roman mythology.
Oh. Yep.
And the new God of War is all Norse mythology.
Nice.
So it has, like, Thor and Odin.
Rich mythology there.
All those people. And... So I'm impressed more by Horizon Zero Dawn because... I forget who made Horizon Zero Dawn... But they had made the... No. What had they made? Shit. Oh, it's Guerrilla Games. That's who made it. Was Guerrilla Games. I can't... Killzone. Maybe they made all the Killzone games?
If we have enough Patrick Cash that knows this shit that needs to correct Keenan, just put it in the comments.
Patrick Cash, please let us know in the comments. I'll probably look it up in between episodes. But, they wanted a new IP. They wanted to try something new. So they seriously had an open call in the company. And they were like, everyone who works here, come pitch us your idea for a game.
Which should kind of always be the setup, but
yeah,
whatever.
it should be. If you're trying to get the best idea.
All right, we'll listen to you low-level fucks too, I guess.
So I forget who pitched it. It was a lady, and she was from some department that wasn't in the development sector. And they were just like, yeah, that's incredible. We'll do that. And man, they really took their time with it, and they
better
really
have paid up to this person.
Yeah, I hope because it was wildly successful.
Yeah.
It did really well. I forget the numbers exactly, but it was like the best selling debut IP for a PlayStation exclusive.
Okay.
I think. So, game that's only on PlayStation and then a new game. So not where God of War is part of a franchise.
Yeah, a new game, not like an old game.
So it was a new IP or intellectual property.
Thank you. Yeah,
and dude, because my other favorite part about it is
nice. What is this tunnel, bro?
Oh no, there's something down here. Yeah.
You're tunneling. There's a question mark.
Dude, this looks dope. All right, sorry, Keenan, go on.
My other favorite part about it is, so she's a woman, so you think, oh man, there's gonna be some sort of love interest story, because every time there's a woman protagonist, they've got to have something like that. And pretty much every major male character in the game wants to marry her, and she's like, no thanks. I got more important shit to do, and then she just bounces.
Okay, that's cool.
And I really like that about it. They didn't just, paint her as just this well,
they could have made a game where the protagonist just goes around fucking a bunch of people.
Underneath it all, she still needs a man. One dude's a
they
king.
know better. It's 2020. They know better.
One dude's a fucking king, and he's just you can be my queen and you can rule the whole land. And she's just nah, I'm busy.
Boring.
Boring. I'll marry that guy.
And he's devastated. He's just cool. And she's yeah, bye.
He's just played by Kevin Smith.
Just a bumbling fat king.
Or not Kevin Smith, because we were talking about him yesterday. I'm thinking of Kevin James.
Oh yeah, and even more bumbling.
Yeah,
I think I see some wings outside.
The King of Queens.
Oh, do you hear wings? Is it about that time?
It is about that time. Yeah. So I think we should continue this conversation. I think we've been having trouble getting through the favorite games conversation, but there are definitely a few more on my list.
I definitely want to get into it.
I could tell Jimmy had a few more.
And
you know what that sound means? It's time to end the episode.
I had no idea that was mango. Great bark, mango. Well, we're going to enjoy some wings. Patrick Cash, please join us and subscribe and like that motherfucking like button and so on and so forth. And thanks for watching, and thanks for coming back next time if you choose to do that. No pressure.